And we're live. Hey, everybody, welcome to another episode of Quantum Nomads TV. It's Teamwork Tuesday, and we're going to have some fun today. We're going to go through all the tools that we've created that you guys have at your disposal. And there's a lot of them, so it's probably going to take the full hour. We're going to have fun. There's going to be some people probably straggling in a bit, and we don't want them to miss too much. So what we'll do is some favorite boosts. Before I do that, I'm gonna just say a quick disclaimer. If you're brand new, just so we know, put 111 in the chat. If you just happen to be brand new and this is your first exposure to our crazy cool group here, put 111 in the chat if you're brand new. And we're going to be talking about a technology called the Limbic Arc technology. It's not intended to diagnose, cure, or treat any disease or medical condition. But what you're going to be listening to is people's personal experiences with this new cutting-edge technology. And with that, let's do a few favorite boosts. Let's have some fun. We'll start with Harvey. What's your favorite boost and why? And you're muted, just so you know.
He was rehearsing.
Yeah, you're still muted, Harvey.
Yeah, I can't seem to unmute him for some reason.
Can't? Okay, well, let's carry on. We'll come back to you. Mackie, you're up. What's your favorite boost and why? And you've got to remember to unmute.
Thought I did unmute.
There you go. You're good. We can hear you.
Okay, great. Yeah, I really, well, of course, I love this, what y'all have put together here. It's just amazing. The Quantum Nomads. It's just a joy because, well, that's not my favorite boost, but I just really like the whole thing about how you do it. It's just so wonderful. So anyway, my favorite boost, it changes, but right now it's energy. I'm totally grateful for energy. And because it obviously gives me energy. So that's that.
Thank you, Mackie. And just so you know, Linda Jackson from New Zealand thinks that our meetings are a boost. And she says the Quantum Nomads meetings are her favorite boost. So this can be
I want to join her. What is her name?
Linda Jackson.
Yeah, great.
New Zealand. Yeah. Okay, so Harvey, I think we can hear you now. Right on.
Yeah, I'm untweeted. Hey, before I found out that I saw a note that if I showing a muted, but then I hit hold the space bar down, it's supposed to unmute me, and sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, no problem. Not a problem. My favorite boost for a long time is just the custom going down to 90%, 14 days, and so forth. And in fact, I've doubled that with my vision because that's the main thing I'm working on. But the favorite boost the last couple of days is for about 15 years I've been dealing with kind of an unsteadiness, kind of like a drunken walk, but I'm not. In fact, I can walk with my eyes closed, it's okay. But I just, kind of stumble around a little bit, don't fall. And day before I put energy on. When I went out for my walk yesterday and today, the balance thing was significantly better. My strength was a lot better. It didn't push me a little bit for going up the stairs, and it did a number. It's awesome.
Thank you so much, Harvey. That's awesome. Great news, man. Really good to hear. Hey, Bill, what's your favorite boost and why?
My favorite boost lately is focus.
Focus.
He keeps me focused.
Cool, man. Thank you very much. Nancy, what's your favorite boost and why? I hear something.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, personally, the pain/inflammation and the calm work for me, and mainly because my husband has advanced dementia, and that's helped me, and the calm has helped him a lot also.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much for sharing that. Carl, what's your favorite boost, man?
Well, I have to say that, we all know how much of a stressed mess I'd been over the years and stuff. And I started off with stress, and it did a really good job at that point. But I'm finding calm is really making me even more relaxed and than the stress did, and it even helps me sleep better at night. I'm actually getting deeper sleeps because of it. So it's slowly becoming my favorite one right now. So
Right on, man. Thank you. So don't mute yourself because you're up next. So what we're going to do tonight, guys, is we're going to go through all the tools that we've put together. We're going to try and get through them all. We're going to do our best. So you guys have a lot of tools at your disposal, and it's pretty hard to keep track of everything there is. It's people ask, you know, where are the videos? And that's what Carl's going to show you right away. So we got a Facebook group that he's going to go through right away and show you all the tools. He's going to show you the units, where the videos are, files, all kinds of stuff that he puts a lot of work into organizing things there. Facebook's not the best at keeping things organized, so he's going to show you how he's figured it out. We're going to go through the .club site. We're going to go through the .info site. We're going to go through the .net site. So we're going to go through all these cool things. And we're going to start with Carl Hovelson going through the Facebook group that all of you guys have at your disposal. And if you're not part of the Facebook group yet, it's just quantumnomads.com. So take it away, Carl.
awesome. Okay, so this is our group, everyone. So if you go to quantumnomads.com, this is where it's going to bring you on Facebook. And like Dan said, you know, we've put a lot of things in play for you to really understand how we work as a team and how basically to get yourself set up and going with Limbic Arc. Now, the first thing that you're going to do when you get in here, you're going to see this video of Daniel. And Daniel is basically going to welcome you to the group, and he's going to be sending you over to the unit section that you see right here. Now, at the unit section, we've got them set up into, I believe it's 6 or 7 units now. So, hang on. I've got to mute people, I think. Here, just give me a sec. Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah, and when you invite new people to the group, that's what they're going to see. They're going to see that short video, and it's going to send them over to this units. So it's like a little system. It's kind of cool. So
exactly. So basically, it's your steps in getting going with the Quantum Nomads and Limbic Arc. So the first one is starting here. Okay, so it's a basic introduction to what our group is all about. This is our getting you plugged into our quantumnomads.tv and the info site, which Dan and Bob are going to cover as we go through this. Then you'll click next unit as you go through. And this is where it's going to get you set up on all of your boost, how to set up your boosts. Then you're going to go over to, to how to create your testimonial. And again, this is what's real important, okay? So you want to come on here and be able to share your testimonial when Dan asks you to put in a 777, and you want to let everybody know what is happening. And, you know, like I say on step number 1, share your testimonial, but do not lie. Do not fake it. Tell what's happening to you, no matter how small it is. Give us a good testimonial of what your experience is. Any little experience can be a big experience for someone else. The next one will be, of course, how to share Quantum Nomads. So this is what we're going through tonight, showing you how to share it out. The quantumnomads.club is what Dan's going to be going you through. And of course, we have some information on this video here that we'll talk to you about that as well. The next unit is the rewards plan, right? So, you know, if you're curious on how you get paid as being an affiliate with Limbic Arc, well, it'll take you through here, showing you how to do that. The next unit, of course, is how to get paid. And this is important because in your back office, once you get your first commission, you're going to receive an email that's going to explain to you in your back office where you go, and we kind of tell you exactly where it is that you go in here to get yourself activated so you can be paid and order your card or have your direct deposit depending on where you live. Then we have compliance. That's unit 7. This is the last one. This is why it's so important, everybody, that you go through all of the units and you complete it. It'll actually tell you if you've completed all of the units. It actually tells us if you've completed all of the units. So real important that you finish it off listening to this video with Adam Ford. So that's our units. Now, some of the things that we're going to be talking about, or Dan and Bob are going to be talking about, will have to do with where you find certain things. So under videos, this is where we have the whole video archive of everything that we've done as a team. And under albums, so when you click on videos, you'll go to albums. And here, I actually have them separated by the day. So we've got therapeutic, unfortunately, they're not in order. That's Facebook. So, but they're here. We've got the 2 therapeutic Thursdays. We got Wellness Wednesday, Transformation Tuesday, which is today. You will find today's recording. All you do is click on it, and the very last recording is the latest one. So right here would be the latest one. Unfortunately, Facebook doesn't have it set up where it'll actually label each one. You actually have to click on the video. So when you click on it, you'll actually see the date that's in here. So you'll see here it was with Beverly Hopper today. Okay, so that's how you be able to find all the different videos that you'll be able to actually go out and share. And I believe Bob and Dan are going to be showing you how to do all that as well. So this is where you'll find everything of all the different days, the Teamwork Tuesday, which is tonight. This is the next place you'll go for tonight to find the recording that we do today. So hopefully this helps you in that understanding. So again, it's videos and then albums to find out where all of the recordings are. And I usually have these up every day. Like usually it's within an hour or so after it's completed, I'll get them uploaded to here. Okay, depending on whether we need some major editing or not. And then the last thing is we got a file section. And in here you'll find some things that basically here, like there's a combination boost that was put together with the blood support, blood pressure, cholesterol, and heart. So you'll find a few different ones that are in here that are set up for different kinds of boosts. We also have the countries to get paid in. So this is really good that we had the listing of all the countries that actually qualified it where you can get paid commissions in the company here. Okay. We also have a few other resources down here. We got the YouTube channel for Limbic Arc in here, and a few other things. So just take your time, go through the video section, the file section, and that's how you're going to get to know all of us. So that's it for me on this part.
Oh, and go back to Unit 1.
Oh, okay.
It'll just take him a second. He's really fast. He's a video king.
Did I go too fast?
Professional. No. But you can use this like a little system. So if you send someone to this group when they join, they're going to see that video telling them to go to the units and then go to the units, and they're going to go to the units. And then step 1 is telling them to go over to quantumnomads.info, which Bob and I are going to show you right away, because that's where all the testimonials are. There's Formula Fridays. So it's a good place for them to get introduced to what this is about, because not only are they going to see testimonials from real people, but they're going to see Dr. Cook explaining the science. They're going to see Ron Spence explaining the science. And that's all on quantumnomads.info, which we're going to show you right away. And then step 2, once they, find out what it's all about, they're going to have questions. So that's when we want to get them to come to a meeting. So that's why that's step 2. After that, we tell them to register, right? Pay for your membership and become a Quantum Nomad. To do this, you'll need to get a link from the person who shared this with you. So we're sending them back to you so that they can sign up and get paid. And that's why Unit 2 is how to set up your info boost, because as soon as they pay, we want them to get their info boost set up properly. So this video is there so that they can get that set up correctly for them. And it shows them how to set up their custom and a couple other boosts. And yeah, so it's all in order for a reason for new people, like a little system. It's pretty cool. And then it keeps going to what we just showed you. So awesome job, Carl. Really good, man.
And then, hey, Daniel, I wanted to share as well,
Yeah.
because I see this, because a lot of our announcements, when you put the flyers, they go in the group as well. And Gina Kelly, if you'd unmute yourself real quick, you do a terrific job. And I saw tonight, even for this call, you said tag your team. So tell us how that's been effective, because you're one of the best at doing that. You want to keep people informed. Are you on here, Gina?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, I'm not. What do you want me to do? I'm listening, but okay, you want me to tag people or tell people how to do that?
No. Oh. I just have been seeing that you're using the Facebook group. Carl just went through the back office.
Oh, yeah.
Behind the scenes, the files, the units, all that stuff. But you use the front end of it. When the flyers go up there, I noticed that you tag your team. Just share with people what you're doing, because you want to keep your team involved and moving. So what is it that you're using the Facebook group for, tagging the flyers and such?
Gotcha. I'm there all the time. I mean, constantly. In between Zooms, in between talking to people, I'm always going to the Facebook group to see what's happening, to see what and I always go in to look for the posts that Daniel does or Carl does, because it's important. I'm doing this as a business, and I've got a pretty good team going for me, and I understand the importance of getting information to them. So when I go in, I just go in and I actually tag people. And if somebody asks me how to do that, Carl, you want to show somebody how to tag people?
Yeah, I'm just kind of sharing the screen right now.
Yes,
So
thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. What she's talking about. So Gina, I'll just go through. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll share this. So I'm gonna share this, and so here's the picture, and then this is what Gina does. She'll select tag people, and then she'll type people. Like, I'll type in. Oh, there's a delay. So I'll type in Gina's name.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
That's one way to do it, or you can just put their name in the post. It depends.
If you're creating a new post, it's a little bit different.
Right.
But if you're sharing a post, this is how you do it.
And it depends if they're already part of the group or not. So if they're part of the group, you could just put their name in the post. But this is good if someone's not in the group. This is how you do it. This is
well, let's keep things simple, guys.
Yeah.
And that's what Gina's doing, is she's got all her team as part of the group already. She goes in the comment section. She goes in the comment section and just puts their names. And I've seen 15, 20 names she puts, because she wants to make sure that everyone's getting the information out there and that they're seeing this and they're going to be on the next event, whatever that might be.
Correct. What I really think is so important, and I do notice that a lot of people do not get it done, is when people join, you take them right to the Facebook page and show them, here, this is it. Are you in here? If they're not, you put them in, because it's important. And I do notice that there's a lot of people aren't in there, guys. So it's up to you as a sponsor to make sure that your people are in that room, because I use this daily for information from everybody, from Daniel, from Carl. I welcome people here, everything. I mean, it's important. But what I really think, what is so important about the Facebook group is basically what I truly love about it is the quantum information, the videos that Daniel does. Those are so important. They're such a good tool for us to use. I mean, I use them all the time in messages. I use them all the time in emails. I never send an email out where I don't have a testimonial on it, ever. Somebody's is there. It's just basically, it's that room is just for our convenience. It really is. It's to keep your thoughts together as a team. And to me, I would be lost without it. So really, I mean, to me, it's a very important, part of the business. So.
And here's a point as well, is how would you guys like to be out there telling people about the limbic arc and quantum physics and all this stuff without any tools, without any videos, without anything. You're just like excited about this and it's working for you. So you're sharing it with people. What Daniel and Carl have put together is something, is tools for you to use so you can help other people to understand what this even is. That's huge. And if you're not taking advantage of it, that's why we're going through it tonight, so you can take advantage of it. If it's outside your comfort zone, that's fine, because that's why we're walking through this again, step by step, so you can see what's there. Get to use these things. And thanks so much for sharing, Gina, because you're building a great business and helping a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because I love what I do.
Yeah.
And you know, this platform helps. I mean, this is it. This is the killer tool right here, guys. This is it. So.
What about Telegram? Should we get Carl to show Telegram?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, okay. Let's do Telegram. Go to Telegram, Carl.
Okay, I'm going to bring up, I use a desktop version of it, but there's also a regular version of it. So if you go into Quantum Nomads right here, you'll see that every day that the administrators of this group, which is Dan, Bob, myself, and there might be a couple of others, that will actually place a post in here letting you know what's going on. And this is what's good about this, folks, is this is really, really good for those people that are really not plugged into Facebook. And there are some that are out there, but this is both on your computer and your mobile. So it's a notification you'll get that will pop up all the time. And those that aren't on Facebook, this is how you keep plugged in all the time, no matter what, to our team. So I hope that was all you wanted me to share.
Can I ask something? This is Deborah.
Sure.
You're right. Gina is great at communicating with our group. And the emails that she sends out at the bottom, she has some type of clip underneath her name that has information, if people want to look further, to Quantum Nomads in some way, or Limbic Arc. Mm-hmm. Can you use, Carl, can you show us how to put something under your signature so that so that we can learn how to add something to our emails?
What are you talking about? You're talking about your signature in your email?
Yes, actually below the signature, to have a little icon there to direct people to YouTube or Dr. Cook in some way, or Quantum Nomads.
Hey, Deborah, what we'd like to do now, we'd love to do that. And at the end, if we can hold that question, that'd be good. We're just going to kind of try to catch the flow of being on the group and the .info page and how those work together. So if we can kind of keep on that frame of mind right now, that'd be helpful for us.
Okay, great. Well, thank you.
All right, thank you.
That's a cool one. Signatures is really cool for email marketing. So I just wrote it down. So we're good. That's a great one. Signatures is fun. Let's go to .club. This is really cool. This is a really cool tool. This is the first one I use all the time. So if I send someone a message or talk to someone on the phone, I usually don't say very much. Neither does Bob. I'm sure Gina doesn't either, and neither would Carl. Our goal is to get people to look at whatever we want to share with them, and the less you share with someone, the more likely they are to look at what you're sharing with them. If there's any kind of hint of what it is and what it's about, usually people won't do it unless it's so out there, like quantum wellness. That usually gets people's curiosity. They're like, well, what's that? Go here and check it out, right? And don't tell them what it is, just go here and check it out. And then where I send them is to quantumnomads.club/?ID equals, and then whatever your Limbic Arc username is. You all have access to that, and it's called the replicated site. It means it's a website that we're going to show you. Might as well get you to show it, Carl, because you're good at that, man.
Well, and let me share something, Daniel, while you're talking about that.
Yeah.
And less is more, for sure. And this is why. And I went over this last week when we kind of went through the different steps that people go through. And that is, you want people to be curious. You want them to ask questions, but you don't want to answer all their questions right away. And it's not because you might have the answer, you might not. But if they're curious and you answer all their questions, then they have no reason to watch a video or come on a call or anything. Their curiosity is satisfied, and they're trying to make a judgment. Do I want to? Do I not? Do I want to be on this call? Do I want to watch this video? The video is 9 minutes long. I don't know if I want to do that. And if you give them enough information, they'll go, oh, I know what this is. Okay, yeah, I'm not interested. So what you're trying to do is keep that curiosity factor and use that to your advantage, because whatever it is, whether it be a testimony, a video, or come on the call, or whatever it is going to do a better job than you, first of all. Second of all, it's going to add credibility to that you found something. So think about that for a second. What you're trying to do is say, hey, I found something. You're my friend. We know each other, or maybe we don't, whatever the case is. I found something that will benefit you, and let them decide what it is that's going to benefit them. So you want to keep that curiosity factor. And this is not a sales technique. What it is that third-party tool is going to do more than what you can do, even if you're Ron Spence. It's just the way that it is. So,
can I say something? It kind of takes that's what I love about this platform that we have at the 3 o'clock call. It takes the place of a three-way. Anybody that's been in the industry always knew that you get somebody else on the line because someone's going to listen to people better than they listen to one. So obviously, if we get them here on this platform at 3 o'clock, and they're hearing a bunch of people validate what you've said them, that told them that something's really good. So to me, it takes the place of a three-way. That's how I feel.
And let me just ask you, Gina, how many people have you personally sponsored?
25.
Okay, there, we rest our case. Yeah, awesome, good for you. And it's because she's using the system. So here's the deal. This is what we're trying to say. The system has been created. So let that system work for you. So that's how it is. Work the system and it'll work for you. So that's what we're going through right now. And hopefully we're keeping our thoughts clear. So take notes on this. It won't be the last time we go through it, but there's plenty of tools there at your disposal. And Gina's using those tools and being highly effective with that.
Yep. And people are always looking for a reason to say no. Don't give them one. Don't tell them enough that they can say no. Carl, go to .club. You're sharing your screen.
Yep.
You get them on the Zoom, guys, and it's just like what happened to me. I just got sucked right in. Seriously. I haven't missed a minute of any of this. It just blows me away too, because it just enthused me so much that day to hear Daniel and Carl go on about this. I was like, I can't get enough. I mean, it works. It works. And I wasn't even looking for anything, seriously.
Yeah, that was the best 5 minutes of your life.
What's your username, Gina?
Gina K. Gina K. Yeah.
Okay. So go / ID equals Gina K.
And just show people what you're doing so they can do it themselves. I usually set my new people up on this, and I just send them the link and say, hey, here's your link. But what did you do? You put Gina in there. This is her link. So quantumnomads.club, and then you do a / and a question mark, and then the letters ID for identification equals, and in this case we're doing Gina K. So this is her replicated site, and everybody has a replicated site. And this is another just huge tool because it's got all kinds of things on it. So go ahead, Daniel.
This is the first place. This is the first thing I actually send to people right here. And there's an interview that we did with Dr. Cook on a Formula Friday. And it's only a 30-minute video. So like Bob says, what you can tell people is just watch 10 minutes of this video. And if they watch 10 minutes, they're probably going to watch the rest. So they're going to watch that video. And then we let them know where the calls are. And I have to put on the evening calls. Sorry, I didn't do that yet. I'll do that tonight. I keep forgetting. But the next thing is we want them to get them on a call to get all their questions answered. What they're going to do while they're waiting to get on a call, they're probably going to click that get started just to look around. And go ahead, Carl, click on get started. And it's going to take you to Gina's link. See at the top, it says Gina Kelly and her phone number. Whoever puts in their username, in this case it was Gina K, it'll go to your site, your Limbic Arc site. So if they say, okay, I'm just going to try this out, because they might look around this site and see enough and say, okay, I'm trying this out, they're going to be connected to you. As long as you put in your username after the equal sign. Okay, go back to the other one.
So, and guys, just so you know, even when I've got a new prospect that's coming on board, we have a link that goes right to the back office. I still send them through the .club site because I want them to see the tools that are at their disposal. Hey, there's a video here. I tell them, go hit get started, and that is the site. So we've linked it. They're thinking, oh, that's pretty cool. So does everybody get this? Yes, they do. Yeah.
Sorry, scroll down, Carl. Okay, go ahead, Bob. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, and then they can join the Facebook group at the same time. They can join the Telegram channel. You know, there's all these things here. You know, they can watch I think that video is really good, you know, for new people, because, you know, now, because everyone has the same question. How does this thing work? Well, that was the $1 million question we asked Dr. Cook. So let the guy that founded the company and came up with this technology answer that right from the get-go. You know, they might not understand it. I don't know that I understand it still, but I know that it works. And then it's saying, you know, come to this to the Zoom meeting that we have, and that blows people away. So this is a very good spot to send people, in my opinion.
I sent this to a guy named Scott about 10 minutes before we were having a meeting. He got a hold of me, and I just sent him this. And the next thing I knew, he was in the Facebook group. So he didn't even watch the video. He joined the Facebook group, and then I guess he was going through the units, because in 10 minutes, I saw him on the call, on the Zoom call. So he went right from this to the Facebook group to the Zoom call, and then he joined, and then he had 10 other people join within 24 hours, and one of them was Gina. That's how Gina got here. So that was all from this site here, this .club. That's how that all started happening. So it really works. It's got all the tools that anyone needs. It's got a video. Even if they don't watch the video, they can get on one of our calls. They can get in our Facebook. They can join the Telegram. And those are all really powerful things. Everything's interconnected. Like everything's in, but this is where I start. And then I'll follow up with people later on.
And Carl, if you can put on the chat, the .club site, what that is with the username, or Daniel. But guys, this is like gold right here. You know, you normally don't get a replicated site from a team like this, where we can, you know, update the videos, put whatever we want. If there's something that was outstanding, we can change those out and do this, and it's linked directly to your site, so you don't have to worry about somebody going somewhere else. Then they can come to the Facebook group, which Gina already talked and Daniel already talked about how great that is, and then they can join the Telegram and be connected there as well. So, you know, the main part that we're trying to do is give you tools and communication to be able to be connected to everything that's going on within the team and within the company. Because you know that if you hit the get started button, there's all kinds of resources there. I mean, it's endless how many videos there are and different things that the companies come up with, but we wanted to put something in addition to even what the company came. So this is what you have in your what we call the .club, your replicated site, quantumnomads.club replicated site.
You are so right, Bob, because usually companies do not offer that, and then lots of times they'll come out with it, and you have to pay for stuff like this. So
yeah, $15 a month or something.
It's a great tool. Yep.
Well, I don't think I'm allowed to share anyway because we changed it because of that Zoom bomb. So you're going to have to go to quantumnomads.net. You're good at this anyway. You're a pro. So this site is something we put together, not so much for sharing with others. How do we get there?
That was me, sorry.
Okay. Not so much for sharing with others. This is for you guys. It's just another tool. Not for, okay, but you got to go back to quantumnomads.net. All right. So this one is just something we put together for, it's actually for Ron. This is basically Ron's site. And it's all kinds of custom formulas that you guys can check out. What's coming is a video really soon because it's almost useless if you don't know how to create a custom boost, then these aren't really going to help you. But if you click on one, it'll show you all the ingredients, like click on any of them. So stop smoking. So those are the ingredients. So you'd put together a custom boost using those ingredients. I'm going to have a video on there really soon showing you how to put a custom boost together. And then this site will be, will actually make sense for everybody. And we may be adding to this site, like Ron wants to add resources and all kinds of cool stuff like Dr. Bruce Lipton and different people. So this is going to be more of a sciencey site, but this is mainly for your own personal use. So it's probably not something you're going to share with other people, but it's going to be for your use anyway. We put that together for you.
Well, the main purpose of that was that Ron was coming up with all these formulas,
yeah,
and the company couldn't keep up with all the formulas that he was having. So he needed a site to be able to do his research and come out and, you know, and when you look back there, it's pretty cool. And so, you know, he's a happy guy when he's doing research and coming out with these things. He was kind of pushing the envelope a little bit because one day, you know, Daniel got this finally up and running, and then Ron came the next day, and I think he added about 6 more boosts, and Daniel's like, whoa. But this is a work in progress, I'll say, but it came out in last week or two, a couple weeks ago, and this is a very useful tool. This is going to be massive, guys, to be able to come up with custom boosts that are outside that you can customize and make them your own. And so hats off to you again for that, Daniel. You put a lot of work into it, and it's going to be really cool when as it goes forward. So, you know, keep your eyes on this one, and when we come out with, or when Ron comes out with new formulas, we'll make sure to let you guys know, hey, check the latest formulas in the .NET site. And the company's also going to be coming out with formulas, and they're going to be coming out with more ingredients. This is never ending, guys. It's going to be so much fun.
Okay, and let's go to quantumnomads.info. We touched on this last week. We're going to get into a little more detail today. This is a really, really, really good tool.
My favorite.
Pardon me?
So this is my favorite.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It is, yes.
So what do you do with this, Gina? Go ahead. This site.
Well, I wait till you upload them, Daniel, and then I come in here and I find them, and then I just got finished sending Mackie's basically I just click on just click on it. Thank you. And then down at the bottom, you see where I like it. And then I make a little comment usually. And then I click on the share. And then what I do is, because I have a team message, I click on it and I click and I send it to the message. It's just a little message group that I have for my team. And then I use that all the time. And then basically, if I have someone that I've been talking to, I always take little notes if someone, because I do watch parties every now and then. I write down everybody's names that are there. But then I'll just go in here and I remember, I've got it jotted down what's wrong with them. And if somebody does a testimonial on what they're, on what these people have shared with me, I send it to them and say, I think you can really relate to this. And that's all I say. Get back with me and I'll answer your questions. It is really important to give them just a little bit of information, because if you give them too much, you say it wrong. I'm sorry, you just do, and their curiosity is gone. Like that, Bob was giving us that curiosity to commitment. The curiosity is huge. You got to get people's curiosity up, and the way that you do it is give them very little information and then get them to the calls, and then let everybody else do your work for you. That's really all you want to do. It's so simple. And then you can actually, okay, so like that he just shared that to me. That's in my messenger in Facebook, guys. So those work really well with these small ones that Daniel's put together for us. It's just such a phenomenal tool. I mean, everyone should use these. I mean, they mean so much. That's basically all I really do with it.
Cool. Awesome. Can you go back there, Carl? Awesome.
Yeah, I froze up. I had to go out and back in.
Oh, okay, no problem. Okay, so
I do watch parties. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do watch parties with these?
Yeah, I do. Just click on the. Can you click on the share?
I'm frozen. My screen is frozen.
Oh, okay. Well, when you click on the share, a little thing comes up. Carl actually did a training for us and taught us how to do that, which is on the videos as well. But you just click on the share.
I'm going to see if I can get it to stop.
If you click on me, are you able to give me access to share? Are you able to do that?
Yeah, just give me a second. I will do that because I had to close my browser and everything. So give me 1 sec.
So guys, while they're trying to figure that out, this is a very important site, and I know I'm listening to everything going on. I'm going, whoa, there's so much here. Keep it very simple. What I do with this is I find a video that I think would that someone can relate to. Like last week with Michelle and Mackie, you ladies made everybody's day. I mean, it was like awesome. Michelle, 82 years old, you're like, this is how it works, and this is how I set it up, and all these cool things. And then Mackie just makes you smile. She just her laugh was infectious. I love that video. Daniel, he edited that, and it is awesome. So if I have somebody that I feel that would relate to, then I will send them in a message. Now, I won't send it out of the blue. I'll call them up. And my simple thing, you'll always hear me say this, is I found something that's helping a lot of people. Are you open to take a look? That's my opening question. If they say yes, and I go, I think that this video would they could relate to it, then I'm going to send them through Messenger. Boom. And they'll get it. And I'll tell them that I sent it through Messenger. I love the videos. I went through, I think, a dozen of them. I was up all night last night going through these, putting different headers on them, so we'd be able to just distinguish which is which and what they were saying. So I would get very familiar with the .info site. That is one of my favorite tools, because even if someone's not on Facebook, you can give them quantumnomads.info and say, hey, watch this video with, Ron Spence, watch this video with Dr. Cook, watch this video with Michelle and Mackie, and they can get in there even if they're not on Facebook. But if they are on Facebook, you can send them a message directly to it, or you can even tag them on it if they're part of Facebook. But yeah, this is a huge tool. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't make yourself go, oh gosh, this sounds like too much. It really isn't. Just make yourself familiar with it, get out of your comfort zone, and you're good to go.
So I clicked on testimonials. It looks like it's starting with the very first ones. Oh yeah, here we go. So this is what you changed here, these ones?
No, go on to the videos. Hit videos. I think it's because this is a different screen than I worked off of.
Is it?
Yeah.
I want to see if it should change it here too. I
Okay.
just want to check. Okay, so
yeah.
Like this one, did you put
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like he put priceless on theirs. That's new. What a delight. Is that
Well,
what you did,
no,
Bob?
what I did. Yeah. What?
Okay.
Yeah.
This part.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I like
I
that.
wanted to give a thought. If somebody came in there and just went, I forget what this one was about, or what they said. I just wanted to give just a thought of what that might be. So someone goes, oh yeah, I remember when Alex spoke, one of our younger members, and he had a couple of different ones on there, or whoever. I just wanted to jog people's memories or have enough on there that they could use.
I like that.
So I'm gonna keep going through there because we have so many good testimonials. But I only went through the first 10 or 12 or something like that, Daniel. But I actually watched them so I could know what they were about. I didn't just put something on there. So that's why I didn't get to very far.
Like this one, Rick Fenton shares how the Limbic Arc technology helped him quit smoking. Who do you know that wants to quit smoking? Right? And you can just start sharing this with all the people that you think would want to quit smoking. Or you can put out a post on Facebook, who wants to quit smoking? And everybody that gets back to you, then you just share this video with them. You just come here, click on it, and click on.
All right, well, I have to say I am more than amazed because I've been smoking for 40.
There. I was like, who's talking? The video was on. But yeah, then you can just, I have to change to me. And then we can just do what.
And congratulations, Rick. I think you're still out there. You were on the Zoom earlier. I mean, unbelievable, man.
Still no smoking?
I haven't talked to him. I haven't talked to him lately. He's still on call.
So awesome, man. Yeah, and then you just send us a message. And then you have your list of people that want to quit smoking. You can say.
By the way, I did talk to Rick last week, and yes, he still stopped smoking.
Oh, that's
unbelievable.
So, after 45 years of smoking, and he had no cravings or anything. He talks.
He's almost 6 weeks in now, I think, or 7 weeks.
Yeah. Here is the video I was talking about.
Now, and let me just tell you, so that's why what we're doing is I'm going through these videos so we have an idea of different things. Because to somebody that's been smoking, that's a big deal, right? To somebody that's been in pain, Ron Murray might be your guy, or Gina, depending on what do you think that this person, who can they relate to? You'll go through this list and go, man, I think that person will relate to them because they talked about this or that. So we're going to revamp or go through there just to jog people's memory. Hey, this is about smoking. This is about pain. This is about eyesight. This is about, so this is a huge tool, guys. And I'll tell you, none of us use it enough. I know that for a fact, because if we did, your business would explode and it would be epic. So this is a very good tool. And there's been a lot of time put into this because some of those videos that are on there take 3 hours of editing. So, Daniel's been gracious enough to do that for us. So use this tool. If you don't know how to use it, figure it out. It's not too difficult. It really isn't. And use it to your advantage, because you're going to get people that said, man, I can't believe that did that for that person, you know, and then invite them to the call where they can hear all kinds of different things and just be amazed. You know, so this goes from the curious stage to the interested stage when you're using tools like this.
Yep.
And when they're interested, then you let them decide where they want to go with this. Do they want to help people? Do they want to help their family? Do they want to, you know, what do they want to do with this? So they'll decide.
By the way, Rick just posted 50 days.
Right.
Wow.
That's super awesome, man.
Congratulations, Rick. You're awesome, man. That is so cool.
Rick, yeah.
So cool.
And so I would just say something like this. This was amazing. It's a short but powerful video, because then people realize it's just short. It's not, but there's something about it. And then you can just go through this list. I can send it to Stro. I can just start going through my list. And this can be people that I've talked to already, or friends of mine that I want to send this to. So, and like, this is just, I put in JO here, but you can, if you know who you want to send it to, you can just start typing their name and boom. And look at this list. Like, I can just start hitting send, send, send. You want to make sure it's people you know. You don't want to spam people.
Right.
So yeah, you want to make sure it's people you know that are cool with it, or people that got back to you and they're waiting to see the video. This is an easy way to send it to them, and you can just go bam, bam, bam. Here, I'll send it to Vitaly.
Now let me throw in another plug here, guys.
You won't mind.
And that is, we ask all the time about people that would be our featured guest on our calls. Our featured guests, we always edit or Daniel does, he edits their video and puts it on the .info site. Now you have a tool at your disposal that has your face and your testimony on it, and you could send that to everybody. So think about the power of that. And that's what I did last night. Is I went through the one that Katrina and I did last week, and we had guests on, and I watched the whole thing beginning to end. It was an hour long, and I went, wow, that was powerful. Because when you're doing it, you don't really, know how good it was. And Daniel said it was pretty good. Well, I'm sending that out to people now, saying, hey, check this out. So you can do the same thing. That's why it's so powerful. When we ask to be our featured guest, get on this thing, share your story, and then you can send it out to lots of people, because you'll say, hey, I was on this program, this Quantum Nomads program. Here, check this out. And you'll be able to share your testimony to people that weren't even there. It's an awesome tool. So I say that because that's a plug also for you to get in touch with us and get on our featured guest list to share your testimony. It's powerful. That's another tool.
It is huge.
Yeah, this is cool. It's so easy too. So these are people that I know aren't going to get mad if I send it to them. They're probably going to be happy that I sent it to them, actually. And but it's just a really easy way to send videos, and really powerful. And so you can, like, this is a stop smoking one, and like Bob said, he put in kind of what the gist of the video is about. So just match it up with people, and it's incredibly powerful. I'm just going to get rid of all of these. What else do we want to share?
Let's see. Let me check something out real quick. We're at the top of the hour, believe it or not, bud.
Okay.
I would like to share something.
Yep.
For the importance of a phone call, guys. A lot of people get frustrated. They come to me, and I understand it. I get it, because Facebook is a great place. There's a lot of people there, but Facebook takes a lot to get people's attention. It really does, because there's a lot of people advertising on there. But if you can get their phone number, if you can get someone to open up enough to you while you're messaging them, and get a phone number. I'd love to talk to you. If you can get their phone number and get on the phone with them after they've actually saw some of these tools they're talking about, that is, to me, that's how I close everybody.
Sure.
It's just, and I know a lot of people want to be able to do it just through social media. It's tough. If you can do that, my hat's off to you. I wish I knew how to do that a little bit better, but it's a personal touch, in my opinion.
And Gina, I totally agree.
Too, so
I totally agree with you. And what it is this, guys. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And Gina has that gift, and that's why she's doing so well, because people know, they're like, wow, this person cares about me. When I got into this industry, it was the same thing with me. I did it naturally and I didn't know. And I'm going, why am I having this success? It's because I genuinely cared for that other person. It wasn't a sale so I could make a commission. It was, what is this person's need? What is that? And I still operate on that. So that's what Gina's talking about. People don't care how much you know. They don't care about quantum whatever. They don't give a rip about that. But if you generally take an interest in their life and their family and what's going on there, man, you'll have a friend for life. And that's what's happening here, is we're all making that connection with each other because we're doing this on a Zoom, and making these connections. But you're absolutely right. I make the personal connection every time. Thanks for bringing that out, Gina.
And the way that we put this together, it's perfect for Gina. It's perfect for Bob, Carl, everyone here, because the way it's put together, we don't talk about the business. It's just a very safe environment where we hang out. You could bring your friends, you could bring your mom, you could bring your grandma. Like, it's just a cool place to be. And no one's going to get freaked out. Normally, if it's some kind of business presentation, it's really hard to invite people to that, right? Because they're going to get pitched on something. There's no pitches here. There's nothing. All we're doing is sharing our experience. We're loving each other. We're caring about each other. We're sharing it with people we love. It's real. This is real. It's not some kind of pitch or anything. We're not trying to convince anyone to do anything. We're honestly sharing something with value, and that's it. And really, the value is us and this community, and the tool is a bonus. Like the technology, that's just a bonus. People love coming here because it's real. It's like a place that we're connecting, right? And that's going to go viral because everybody wants that. Everybody wants what we have. And so as long as we just stay real and honest and true and have fun and laugh and cry and go on this emotional roller coaster, everybody's going to want to be part of it. So we're just going to keep growing. And all we really have to do, we showed you a bunch of tools and stuff, and it's technology, so maybe it's a little confusing or whatever, but all you really got to do is just invite people to our community. That's all you got to do. And we'll do the rest of the work, right? We'll do it together, because what we can't do alone, we can do together. We're all helping each other here. That's why the magic's happening. And that's why it works.
It's real important to be consistent too, you guys. I mean, I'm having people contacting me a couple of months after I contacted them now, looking at this, and it's because they're saying, what is this quantum nomads? I'm seeing it everywhere, right? And it's because I'm posting quantum nomads, I'm reposting people's videos and stuff with the quantum nomads label on it. People think we're a program. How cool is that?
I had a guy. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, bud. You're on.
I had a guy quit, and after 3 days, he was just freaked out or whatever. He came back. He said, "You know what? I really want to try. I see what's happening, and I want to be part of it, and I want to try it." He came back. Like I don't usually experience that. People wanting to come back. That's how strong that you guys all are, right? The connection that we have together is really strong, and people just want to be part of it. Go ahead, Bob.
Well, I was just going to say, this really is, you probably heard this said, this is only the beginning, but really this is only the beginning. What you saw, all the tools, everything that's gone, you know, there's more than 50 edited videos on the .info site. You know, look at all the stuff that Carl shared on the Facebook group. All those, this is just the beginning. This is gonna be massive, guys, and we don't even understand how big this is going to be. We don't. We've heard, you know, Dr. Cook, George, we've heard Ron all talk about that. But think about this, guys. This is like just pouring the concrete for the foundation. We're going, wow, look at this. You know, the dirt's cleared, the concrete's in. You know, that looks pretty good. I can see there's going to be something built here, but it's going to be beautiful. And this, what has been created from you guys, you know, being part of this whole thing, is just the foundation, so we can build, you know, a beautiful building together. And that's what this is all about. And we have no idea how big this is. We have none. Daniel and I don't. Ron, you know, he kind of alludes to it because he's been at this for a couple of years with Dr. Cook and sees behind the scenes. But there's better things coming than what we have. We're just sharing with you what we've got up to this point. But you guys know, you know, based upon the calls that we're having, I mean, I was blown away today when the last third of the call, which wasn't even going to happen, came out with people that are getting over their fears. Now, how's that happen? We don't have a get rid of fear app. So something cool is happening here, and we're all in on it, and we're sharing it with each other, and we're building each other up. This is awesome. You guys are great.
Just to give you guys the scope of things, we started this thing just over this whole thing here right around 3 months ago. We started with 12 people. I think it was 7 to 12 people. We are now at 1,039. That is massive growth in 3 months.
Yes, it is.
That's incredible. And like Bob says, we don't even know how big this get. We're just getting started. So congrats to everybody.
Really. For sure.
And before you give your coin phrase at the end, Daniel, which you always do when we leave, there's one that I coined that I've used over the last several years, and this is the first time that I'll use it because I really wanted us to get to this place. But it's this. This is bigger than you know, and it's better than you think. And trust me, as this rolls out, we're going to know that, and we're blazing the trail right now for the rest of the world, for the rest of people to come and join us. We're the ones, what do they call those, pioneers. We're the pioneers, guys, of this whole thing. And so congratulations, you know, and let's just keep going at it.
Yeah, we got the ability.
That, Bob? Can you repeat that?
It's bigger than you know, and it's better than you think. And it's constantly going to be that way, Michelle, constantly. Because when we think, wow, can it get any better than this? It's just going to keep going. You know, Dr. Cook's going to come up with some more ingredients, and Ron's going to come up with some more formulas, and, you know, and we're going to have an enhancement to a comp plan, and, you know, it's going to be crazy. It really is cool that we're at the place that we are now, figuring out the things that we are, because we haven't seen nothing yet.
So with that, we're over, and this has been amazing. And tomorrow, we got a change of plans. We got Ron Murray joining us tomorrow on the Spotlight, so you're not going to want to miss that. It's going to be super cool. And so we'll see you guys tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, Quantum Nomads TV. Remember, what we can't do alone, we can do together. Bye for now.
Amen. Bye-bye,
Invite your
everybody.
friends. Thanks for coming, guys.